When you're in so deep that you can't sleep, live like the Kellys do.
What up, everybody? Amber Stoneman with Nashville Unsigned, hanging out with true villains, chilling, for reallin', straight killing with the villains. So tell us, guys, I know that you guys have fresh into this project. You guys have been doing this for a minute, and you just added this cat to the crew.
Matt and I, we met, 5 years ago?
Yeah, a while. Yeah.
6
I've been
years
regretting it ever since. But,
That
yeah.
happens.
You're that kind of friend.
We actually went to
We'll see.
we went to Musicians Institute together in Los Angeles.
Nice.
But I actually met him because I went to Starbucks 3 times a day on the corner of my apartment building.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And he worked there. Finally, he was like,
Who are you?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a small little
Detour.
second.
Okay.
Because I was specifically directed to ask you about Starbucks.
Obsession is an understatement.
it's bad.
It is.
Yeah.
And how exactly, why don't we all reenact Tim sipping on his Starbucks right now?
No.
Once he gets the...
He cradles it like a child.
He holds it. And then
He would probably drop a child to hold his Starbucks correctly.
So that means
he
you
would-
gained taco neck syndrome from an
Taco
actual
oven.
What's taco neck?
taco neck syndrome when you go into the side.
Do they have a pill for that, or like was it a cream?
Yeah, how do you
Or
So
fix
you
it?
gained
Right,
taco
no
neck syndrome from a Starbucks that was actually not a taco at all.
I do it subconsciously, though. I'll just like,
But it's great, though. It's so
it's
true.
pathetic.
Like you just love it. Like
Yeah.
you just stroke it and love it.
so
And
good.
whoa, where are we going with this? Anyway,
He does that too.
let's keep going with the Starbucks and how this badassery happened.
Yeah, we were the first ones to meet in LA, and then thank you. Now we'll flip it this way.
I like
So,
this
yeah.
process. This is going to be continued from here to
Yeah.
forward. Thank you,
Okay.
guys.
And so we met in LA, and then he moved out to Nashville before I did, and I was working with a rock band, separate rock band in LA that kind of folded. So I was waiting like to see what my next move was, and so a bunch of people told me to move to Nashville. Like this is where it's happening.
Yeah.
And Tim was like probably the only person I knew here in Nashville. So like the first week I was here, I met up with Tim, and we were playing a lot of for other people, being like the hired gun.
Yeah.
And we were just sitting at a bar one night, and Tim was like, "We should do our own thing, like we should write our own music, and we should play rock music because that's what we like to do."
Ever.
So from that was kind of the birth of True Villains, and then this is now what it's kind of grown into.
Nice.
And we just couldn't be happier with
This
the
is
people.
epic. We actually got a chance to put you guys on a bill last night, and you guys absolutely killed it.
Thank you.
And the uniqueness that is coming out of this is what Rolling Stone has recently wrote on that was like Nashville's DIY rock bands. I feel like you guys are the poster children for that. So what about you? When did you get entered into all of this?
No, I met these two, and then obviously they had a guy playing bass before, and he, like they said, Matt said he moved on to other things. So Tim had always mentioned like, hey, if something ever happens, we'll have you come in the picture and make it official. Have you carry down the duties. So yeah, we just rolled with that for a bit, and then obviously later down the road we finally met Bo and upgraded, as they would say. So
And you got the pillow. Now you got to give him the
now I
pillow.
gotta give it to Bo. So that's that.
Which we have
Tell
to
us
add.
about you, Bo.
It was through Craigslist.
Yeah,
by
we
the
should-
way. That's real. That's not a joke. Like, that's not a
Craigslist.
joke.
Yes.
Tell us a little something about you. Make it quick.
Came from Minnesota, moved down here. I came and checked it out like a year ago. And then I moved here in February. I drove down in my truck, and I already talked to these dudes.
Yeah.
And I ended up going to Tim's. The first night that I got there, he had some girl in his apartment, so I couldn't come inside. I sat in my truck for at least like an hour and a half. I was like, okay.
It was 5 minutes.
cool.
It's okay. It's okay.
It was
man.
not that
Alright,
No, it
so
was-
bad first impression.
the
Bad
time
first
you got.
impression.
I didn't even know you were coming.
Then
That's what she said.
Did somebody say that's what she said?
Yeah.
all right, I stay at his apartment. The following day, he leaves me alone there to go hang out with a different chick in Alabama. And so I'm like, well, this guy's either really nice or really stupid. He's just let me in his apartment with all his guitars and all his gear
You're like, I'm taking it all.
from a guy he met on Craigslist.
That's awesome. That is awesome. It's
must do a
the
lot.
name of the game, man. Name of the game. So tell us, we're going to run through each person. It'll be like a weird clip of something weird, like anything, random, weird, whatever, of each of you. So tell us something or something collectively weird.
I'm the band germaphobe, so like I'm always the one that always like if we're going somewhere I have like hand sanitizer. I have like 3 in my bag at all times, and like I can't like share anything. Whereas like Bo's like very, oh yeah, try this, man. I'm like maybe later. Like yeah. So that's I guess my thing is I'm kind of a germaphobe.
I don't know. I have so many.
Yeah.
So many qualities.
What would you say?
Well, I can't.
I'd say
like,
Tim
on
is the
camera?
slowest human being on earth.
Oh, no
my-
time for anything.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's good.
He has all the time in the world, but really has no time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I was on time today.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
actually
what?
were,
Everybody
really.
give him a round of applause. Thanks, Tim.
Tim.
Showing up.
First time for everything. All right, what about for you?
Turn over new leaf.
Oh, God, man. Something weird.
Today's a new day.
So, I am the youngest guy in the band.
Really?
Although everybody
See?
thinks
Surprise.
I'm like a 4-year-old man. So
I totally thought that. I'm gonna raise my hand. That was me.
So,
well, like 36.
I wish.
That's it.
That's
I guess
dreaming.
35.
Yeah,
when I
sweet
first
spot
met.
30.
So yeah, when
36.
Tim and I first met, he thought I was like 35. I'm actually at this moment I'm 23.
23.
Yeah. And
That's a
then-
hell of a beard,
and
man.
I give Tim a hard time all the time because he's like 30,
Barely old enough to drink.
barely.
What the?
Yeah, I know.
Mind blown.
Sorry,
Mind
guys.
blown. Give us something weird.
But yeah.
I can make like a popping noise with my belly button.
What? Do it. Do it. Get your head down. Get your head down.
Everyone listen. Has to be completely silent.
Oh! Hey, hit it with us one more time just in case we didn't get that. Get down. You should do that like at a poetry thing when
Poetry
everybody's
slam?
snapping. You're popping your belly button.
No, you're a weird quirk.
Damn.
He has a weird quirk.
Oh no, talk about the
I have
chewing.
super bad OCD.
Yeah.
He has to chew on something. I'm surprised you're not chewing on something right now.
He has an oral fixation. It's like to the nth degree. Like if somebody bought you a box of straws for Christmas
Yeah.
or something, or your
That's
birthday.
a great
Not
gift.
even a joke.
I think I like the belly button thing the best. I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
on a
no,
limb
it's
and say the belly button thing is pretty epic. Pound it. Sorry guys, he won it. He won that one. Last but not least, we have our wild segment, which you guys have done a little bit of probably every role in the music industry thus far, so you've probably acquired a pretty decent amount of knowledge thus far. But tell us like something that you guys have learned along the way that you can kind of give to some up and comers or peers.
I like that one that you said a while ago about
Which
like
one was
don't believe that don't believe
there you
don't believe that something's happened until the day after it actually happened or something.
Yeah. Till the
That's
day
a good
after
one.
it happens, you can't believe it.
That's a good one. Yeah, because
So many people promise you things or say things.
The thing that I've learned is like, you know, when you're a kid and you're growing up playing, like you sit in your bedroom and you're like playing all these songs and you
Yeah.
just like dream of like doing that. And like, I'm grateful every day that I play music for a living.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not going to like badmouth that. But it got to a point where it's not the reason I wanted to do it, like working for other people.
Yeah.
I think all of us, none of us like to be told what to do. It stopped being about the money at a certain point. Like, it's
Yeah.
great to pay your bills playing, but
the passion.
Yeah.
And to be able to have your own project too, which is epic.
It's a lot
might
more
I add.
satisfying when you're.
Yeah.
When obviously we have some songwriters in this town, but as a unit, when you can get together with 3 or 4 of your friends and hammer some stuff out, and then get on stage and people dig it. That's
yeah, like
a
we
whole different-
write together. We don't have like other writers. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like
Yeah.
our thing, that's how we do it. And like when we did the EP, we actually tracked everything live, including vocals.
Nice.
So that wasn't
Which is like you guys all got this Kurt Cobain thing going on.
Oh my god, every day of my life.
You guys see it live, you're going to say the exact same thing. That's it. Get it out of your arm. No, you got a bright future. You got a bright future.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get black.
No. We love
That-
these guys.
yeah.
This is the rock scene
Don't say
that Rolling Stone talks about. This is the DIY, the badassery of True Villains. We're going to sync these guys up, socials, website, everything, and get you guys hooked on them. And, I mean, they're doing big shit, so we're super excited. You guys came and graced the infamous red couch. You guys have a pretty crazy week this week, so thank you very much. Yeah, pet that couch.
Thanks for
pet
having
that
us.
couch.
Yeah, that's fun.
But thank you guys so much for giving us all your time, and you guys get on their shit ASAP because they're blowing up quicker than a Taco Bell bathroom. We out.